go. Oh my god. Okay, wait, I got this. Hang on. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going over to my latest release, L'chaim.
Let's say L'chaim, raise your cup, make the heavens way up. I've never felt the love more than now, it's up to us.
The interesting thing is, when this song was started, it wasn't called L'chaim. It was called something different. Maybe I'll show it to you, maybe I won't. But anyways, when it first started, this is how it began. It was literally just this. I don't even think, no, there wasn't even an intro. It just went like right from here.
Set the stage
right into the vocals.
And flash the light.
And then when, like, someone made a mention to me that, like, the beginning doesn't really sound like a Jewish song, and you have to, like, put something that's, like, that makes it sound Jewish right away. So the first thing I was like was, okay, let's, oh, hang on, my wife is calling me. Hello? So continuing on before I was rudely interrupted, so yeah, I had to add something that sounded a little more Jewish, so I don't know, this is, I thought of a couple options. I was like, do I put like a shofar in the beginning? Like what sounds Jewish? And then I was just like, I'll just say L'chaim in the beginning, and I think that does the trick.
Everybody raise your cup and say L'chaim!
So a really interesting thing about this part is that the entire background vocal, every background vocal here is me. This is not a real party that I recorded. It's just me pretending to have a bunch of different conversations with myself. I think at one point I was talking about Diddy, so if anybody hears that in the song, you know, let me know, because you're not supposed to really hear it. But if you listen closely, there's like, I yell out, Mendel, where are you? Yeah, so you see? It's just a bunch of me talking, I talk like this, and then I talk like this, and then I talk like this. Just do a whole bunch of different voices, and that puts it all together, and it kind of sounds pretty nice. So then, after that, I wanted to add a little something more over there, but we'll get to that later, because, actually, you know what? We'll get to it now. Why not? So I have these two elements in the middle of the song, from the chorus and then one from the second verse, that I thought would work really nicely in unison. And the first one is over here from the end of the chorus. So this guitar over here. So that right there is the first element. And then the second element comes from the second verse, where we have that, and I did a little thing underneath it, which is kind of like a very buzzy sound. So that's actually 3 sounds layered together to make that one sound. And then I thought, if I put them both in the beginning of the chorus, like one right at, not the chorus, both in the beginning of the song, it makes a nice intro.
Everybody raise your cup and say L'chaim!
So that was the intro. The verse is pretty, you know, straightforward. That's just, you have these keys over here that you had playing from the beginning. So that's actually a piano and a synth key playing it together at the same time, layered together. And then of course you just have a very simple bass. Bum, bum. Just playing the lead notes.
3, 4 easy.
Drums come in.
What better reason? I'm here with you.
This might be my favorite moment of production ever. Like just this fill. I love this drum fill. It's so much fun.
Let's say L'chaim, raise your cup.
That right there. That's so much fun. It makes you think something's coming, it's exciting, and then on top of that, I threw a crash. And then everything just really comes together over there. The bass is going a little more. I'm sorry, we keep getting rudely interrupted. This time it wasn't my wife, this time it was the cameraman. Say hi, cameraman. Tell everyone how you messed up.
I didn't mess up.
You messed up.
I just forgot to delete stuff from last time.
Exactly. That's called messing up. Anyways, so the bass by the chorus does get a little bit more exciting as well. Very slight, very, very slight kind of compression on that, but it's a very interesting type of compression that is coming from another track. So essentially what I have it doing is it's receiving messages from the kick drum. And the kick drum is telling the bass, hey, I'm playing, you be quiet a little bit now. So when the kick drum comes in, the bass receives that signal and goes a little lower because those two frequencies clash. If you have a bass and a kick drum, in a recording, unless you set your EQ properly, they're going to clash and they're going to interfere with each other, and you're not going to hear either one of them really. It's just going to be like... But when you use one of these compressors, the way it kind of like ducks the sound a little bit for the... So here's the kick, duck. Kick's coming again, duck. So it kind of works in unison, as it should. And then the whole chorus comes together really, 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 really nicely.
Raise your cup, make the heavens way up. I've never felt the love more than now. It's up to us. Say the higher, raise your cup.
The only other thing that's in here is a little guitar that's just going... Pretty cool. So all of that comes together to make a really, really cool chorus. And then you had the end over here where it leads into like just the music part where, you know, my intention is that people are just, you know, dancing. But
So let's say the higher, raise your cup.
sounds cool, but I wanted it to have a little bit more power, so I went back into the choir thing and I did it about 20 times. And I just sang along, Let's Say L'chaim, Raise Your Cup, in a bunch of different voices. So we did, Let's Say L'chaim, Raise Your Cup, like a bunch of those types of voices. Did it 20 times with a harmony, and then it came together sounding like...
So let's say the higher, raise your cup.
Really gives it a little more energy, and I really like that. So then we have this... where that guitar that we talked about earlier, that's where it is over here.
Let's say the higher, raise your cup.
So then we move on to the second verse, and we have it. So we're bringing down the calmness a little bit. We take out the drums.
Raise your cup, not over yet.
Just nice and calm.
More songs.
Psych. So that part is really interesting. I love. That's one of my favorite parts of the song right there. That quick little 2 seconds. That. The first time I ever played this song live, that part like just really got people going. It was really cool to see because like this, very rarely as a producer and a songwriter do people always connect with the part that you want them to connect with, and the crowd just immediately connected to this part. There was like a huge woo from the crowd when they heard this part, and that was really, really cool. But essentially what you have over here is everything cuts out. Everything. You have a split second of silence over there, and then everything comes back in. So you have background vocals, which right over here. Again, just, you know, me doing a whole bunch of different voices. You have obviously the main vocal, which is... And then underneath all that, we added this. We added the buzz that we had from earlier. And the pièce de résistance is a bass that has been distorted to Kingdom Come. Just in your face.
The music helps lost. So get to the dance floor.
So now I just wanted to do, you know, I just always like to throw something in different. So we have these bells over here. So yeah.
So get to the dance floor. I'll be there too.
Not really there. If you're not paying super close attention, you don't really notice it's there. But it gives that little sparkle to give it a little extra something.
Let's say l'chaim, raise your cup.
And that's the Chaim. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Go stream it. Go watch it. Go tell your friends about it. Tell your grandmother. Tell your, I don't know. Hopefully she's still alive. Cut that part out. And for those of you that have stuck around till the end, this is what L'chaim was originally.
I only like you when you're drunk. It's all kinds of messed up. Only time I feel the love is